Hey guys, this is IRE and I'm back to cast a 2v2 match for you. This one will be on Scorched Haven, and it will be between LaiD, the red Zerg, and Canuck, the blue Zerg, against haCkDraGnZrg, the teal Zerg, who also known as Illmatic, and his partner will be ProTech, haCkProTech, and he will be as the purple Protoss this game. So this should be a pretty exciting matchup. LaiD and Canuck, I believe, actually are random teammates in this game, as I did not find them on the arranged 2v2 team. And hang on a sec, I got a phone call, so I'll be right back. And just like that, I am back. It's amazing how I can sit and talk on the phone for 10 or 15 minutes and pause it and come right back, and you guys, it's like no time ever passed. So anyway, what I was talking about was LaiD and Canuck, and they are random teammates. They're not on range team whatsoever, so these are two random Zerg teammates, and LaiD going with a double gas and canceling and getting down his spawning pool at 12 supply and then throwing down his gas. So we're going to see some early aggression there, and it looks like Canuck may have done the same thing. So is ProTech and Illmatic, or ProTech and Illmatic, going to be ready for the mass of Zerglings coming out from the left side? But yeah, these players are pretty much master level, high diamond, and like low master level as far as I could tell, but you know, it's too hard to tell anymore because they removed losses from like every category unless you're in masters. So you can't tell like if somebody's diamond just because like they haven't played enough, or they diamond because they're really diamond. So because you can't tell how many losses anybody has anymore. I don't know if you guys have any like feedback on that stuff. I'm really happy with the changes from this this latest update, except for the fact that you can't see losses anymore. So I don't know what that's really supposed to be about. I guess it's like so you don't feel bad when you lose, or when people see how many losses you have. I don't really understand that, but anyway, so here comes the Zergling attack, and Zerglings are going to dance back and forth, but the double amount of Zerglings from the left team are going to force Illmatic, also known as DraGnZrg. I'm going to be using that interchangeably, so you're going to have to bear with me, as the Zerglings are going to try and run in here from the left team, maybe getting a little bit overextended because the Queen is going to add a ton of damage to this group of Zerglings, and wow, LaiD and Canuck just lost so many Zerglings. ProTech even has a couple of Zealots in here to help chase those Zerglings away. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to go ahead and pause this again really quickly, and I'll be right back. 1 second. Alright, hopefully that will be better, and I will not have to be sitting here clearing my throat every 2 seconds, and that is the most annoying thing ever when trying to catch a game. So these Zealots are definitely going to be pushing these Zerglings back. But when the speed finishes, the Zealots aren't going to be as effective because these Zerglings can just run right by them. So Illmatic is going to have to supplement that. So ProTech and haCkDraGnZrg are I'm just gonna have to get used to that, and are pressing the issue. But there's a lot of Zerglings on the field now for the left team, dancing all over the place, and this is gonna start getting really confusing, as the Zerglings have all decided to run right by all these Zealots. And Illmatic is forced chasing down this group of Zerglings right here, but Canuck is going to stop on the ramp and trap these Zerglings, and oh my god, Illmatic could be in a lot of trouble, but he does manage to get his Zerglings back into his main base to the comfort of this Queen. But there are a lot of Zerglings in there, and the Queen is going to go down, and a bunch of Zerglings are going to fall, and oh my god, the drones are in a lot of trouble. Illmatic is desperately pumping out Zerglings here, and it looks like he will be able to thwart this last attack. No, more and more Zerglings are streaming in from LaiD and Canuck, and oh man, Illmatic losing his entire base, and he is completely out of this game now. It is all up to ProTech, and that is going to be a tall order against two Zerg players, as LaiD and Canuck showing some pretty impressive Zergling micro right there. I really liked how Canuck had his Zergling forced to split up, and then he stopped him right on the top of this ramp and trapped a bunch of Illmatic Zerglings. That was pretty cool right there. And so it is going to be a 2-on-1, and Canuck is just finishing up a Baneling's nest, so we are probably going to be seeing, as you see Canuck saying, "I'll bust it," as I have the uncontrollable urge to start singing "Bust a Move," as that is one of the most epic songs from, I think it was late 80s. It was like 89, wasn't it? Bust a Move. You guys, somebody would tell me. But I'll spare you guys from that one right now. I've sang that way too many times. And there's a massive wall of zealots here from ProTech, and it's gonna get blown to smithereens. And oh man, oh, here we go. Baneling's blowing up all over this front wall of zealots, and I guess ProTech's just like, okay, I'm just gonna take it. But now those zealots are so softened up, and there's so many Zerglings here that really, there's so many Zerglings, they could just continue to. Oh, and it looks like they're able to squeak through, and so all these zealots are gonna get surrounded, and we do have a Dark Shrine nearing completion, and our LaiD and Canuck going to see this and try and take it out before it finishes. There's one Baneling coming in here, it could blow up on a ton of probes. And oh, that was a nice explosion there. It didn't actually kill any of them because the probes have like a little bit too much life there. As I think a regular Baneling explosion, the Dark Shrine is going to finish, so there are Dark Templars going to warp in, and where are they going to warp in? Are they going to warp in the main over here? Is there a pylon that I didn't see? What's going on? Where are the Dark Templars? Show me the money. There are 2 Dark Templars on the map, and I just need to find them. Are they defending and I'm retarded? No. There's zealots in here defending. Okay, you guys, I'm so sorry. Where's the Dark Templars? There's got to be in like somebody's mineral line by now. Okay, here's 2 of them, and there are only 2 Dark Templars on the map. So ProTech is just in like screw you guys mode basically, and he's gonna force all these drones to evacuate. But it doesn't look like that's gonna be enough to win the game because a bunch of spine crawlers in here for Canuck, but still no lair tech for either Zerg player. So problem is that all these buildings are going to be destroyed by the time these Dark Templars can really do anything. And so actually there's 2 more buildings over here. So I just gotta say, well played by LaiD and Canuck, and possibly a critical error in that battle by ProTech, as you see a little bit of rage as he is leaving there. He overextended these zealots a little bit. He had 3 zealots pressing all the way over here, and then LaiD and Canuck speed finished, and they were like, oh really, you're gonna bring your zealots over here? We'll just run right by you. And they ran all the way back here, and then Canuck using a small piece of his Zergling army to trap Illmatic on this ramp and get that surround, really soften those Zerglings up, and then able to fly in here and do the damage he needed. So a pretty exciting game. And unfortunately, I don't know exactly who sent this to me. I think it was LaiD who sent this to me, but I don't know for sure. So either way, thank you. It was a pleasure to cast, and this is Irie StarCraft, and peace out.